Greetings, good people. It is time for some hot topics. Okay, welcome everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of the day you are watching. Welcome. All right. So I like to get straight into it. We got Kelly Price. She's on the lineup. She is fed up, okay? And she had to let some things off of her chest. Tyrese, he's disappointed. We got Claressa Shields. She's trending in the news as well. But before we get into those main topics, I wanted to bring your attention to this interesting story that took place on the planet of Florida. So, a 45-year-old Florida man, he was arrested for allegedly choking his girlfriend over a misplaced winning lottery ticket. Did you guys hear about this? So, the altercation occurred when Houston and his girlfriend attempted to claim a lottery prize in Gainesville, but realized they had forgotten the winning ticket. Upon arriving home, Houston, who's the guy, became upset when he couldn't locate the ticket and accused his girlfriend of stealing it. So the situation escalated, leading to Houston allegedly choking the victim and taking her wallet, which contained approximately $830 worth of items. He was charged with battery by strangulation and grand theft, and is currently being held in the Marion County Jail on a $25,000 bond. First of all, when I read this story, I said 45. 45 where? Sir, you look 80. Okay. Now, some people in the comments were making light of this situation, and someone wrote, "This is the first time I've ever sided with a man." So, do you guys think that his girlfriend stole the ticket? So, they were basically driving a ways away to claim the ticket. How do you not check to make sure that you have the ticket? And sir, why are you putting your hands on people? But 45, that's a hard 45. She probably got the ticket, or she probably gave it to somebody to secure, so that when they got back and it was discovered that the ticket was quote unquote or allegedly lost, she could go slide off with the next man. They can claim the ticket, and then, but don't you have to show identification to claim the ticket? Or no, right? You just, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Hopefully one day I'll be lucky enough to win the lottery and I could come back and tell you. Okay. All right. Who's up next? Oh, Lord. Now, Tyrese has been going through a lot. Okay. You guys know that he's known for crying all over social media, but you know what? I respect the fact that he feels comfortable enough to show his emotions online. He's going through a lot. I think I read somewhere that he recently lost his father. Is that recent? I don't know. Condolences to Tyrese. But do you guys remember when Tyrese was posting online telling everybody to help him get a hold of Mary J Blige because he has something really, 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 really important to tell her or to discuss with her? Well, he is now expressing disappointment after Mary J Blige turns down his song request. He says that he is really, really hurt. Let's listen to our good brother, Tyrese.
To get Mary J Blige on both songs. She passed on it. It's okay. I feel a way about it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. I can't lie.
It's all right.
But she passed on it. And I wasn't hurt that Mary passed on the song as if she didn't have a choice, because she does. She's a legend. She's my sister. I love her.
Right.
I was more so hurt about her passing on the song because, like a mad scientist, I went into the studio, and when I tell you I customized this song, I made this tailor-made for Mary. I tried my best to get Mary J Blige. And if y'all can get this message to Mary,
now hold on.
You my Capricorn sister. I love you more than you could ever. I don't even think you understand how much I love you.
She said no, Tyrese.
You are just so
What you want us to do?
one of a kind.
Right.
You are one of one. Your heart, your soul, your compassion, your empathy towards everyone. You take care of everybody around you. Loyal to a default at times. You're amazing. I love you. I'm disappointed that you didn't do my song, but we got so much equity over all these years.
Come on, Tyrese, wrap this up.
I ain't gonna hold that to you. And if y'all can get this.
All right, so Tyrese gave us the 411, pun intended. Okay, so this was the original post that Tyrese posted to social media weeks ago. Begging everybody to get a hold of Mary, so on and so forth. Well, it was for a song. He says he tailored a song specifically for Mary, and she said no. Now, Tyrese, although you are hurt, and I understand, right? I think you're being very selfish. Do you not know that Mary J. Blige is in the middle of a knockdown, drag out fight and litigation with her now former, I guess, best friend, Misa Hilton? They are battling it out in court. And I'm pretty sure that they're not on speaking terms. So, and not to mention, isn't Mary still on tour? She's still diddy bopping on stage. Is she not? Is her tour over? So, I mean, she could have passed for a number of reasons, but I do think that you should take into consideration that your Capricorn sister, your queen, she's a legend. You should have been privy to what has been going on in her personal life that is spilling over into the media. Her and Misa Hilton have been friends for decades, right? And now their fallout has become public. So, Tyrese, I think you should be a little bit more compassionate.
Message to Mary.
And like I said, what you want us to do? You don't even apparently you don't even have Mary's phone number, because you relying on the internet to reach out to her, to get this word over to her. So yeah, no, leave Mary alone. I can understand him being hurt though, but at the end of the day, Tyrese, people got a lot going on. And I don't think Mary is going to stop her life for you. And another thing too, contractually, can she even do a song with you? You know how people be tied up into these record contracts and all this other stuff. And Tyrese, I don't know, you're kind of a loose cannon. All right, so maybe working with you is not good for her brand. All right, y'all. This next person, let me tell you something. Something in her soul ain't right, and apparently she can't sleep at night. Kelly Price wants to tell you black women about yourselves. I thought that this was extremely hilarious. Let's take a listen to what Sister Price had to say, and I'll give my
respectful people. But any man that feels that he has the right to disrespect a woman that has never done anything to them because they want to feel whatever and they realize that they will never have to say what they say under a picture or a video of
what
me.
What you talking about, Kelly?
Something that is nasty and hurtful,
huh?
And you want to put it there. You do that because you a bitch. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Before I was saved, I was a black girl born and raised on the south side of Jamaica. So let's make that abundantly clear.
Queens?
Okay? That's number one. Number two, to you women activists out here, you DEI hires who getting ready to lose your job, if you haven't lost it already, because guess what? I haven't lost mine. And I'm not going to lose it. Because while you fighting for somebody in another culture to get your job, God gave me my voice. No. And yes, black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people. But any man that feels that he has the right to disrespect a woman that has never done anything to them because they want to feel whatever and they realize that they will never have to say what they say under a picture or a video of me, something that is nasty and hurtful, and you want to put it there. You do that because you a bitch. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't going to get your stupid ass into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't going to do nothing but get your ass whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know, that you don't even know is watching you.
Mercy.
I said what I said.
Now, Kelly Price, you said what you said, but I don't understand a damn thing that you said. Also, you got the requirements to get into heaven? Kelly, if you're listening, call me, girl, because if you got the requirements to get into heaven, we need to be politicking, okay? First of all, where's Waldo? I remember when people were rooting for you, people were praying for you, black women in particular, were trying to figure out where you disappeared to, if you was all right. They were concerned about your well-being when you seemingly disappeared, and there were rumors that you weren't doing so well. And you know what, Kelly? I don't disagree with you. Black women, among other groups of women and men, are some of the nastiest, most disrespectful people, including you. Where's Waldo? Okay? You forgot that you was on a reality show and we saw how you behave and acted. Now, from what I'm gathering, it seems that somebody must have put something in the comments under. I don't even know. I was trying to piece two and two together. So at the time of this video, I haven't found any other videos that shows the whole live. This is kind of like chopped up, or the whole video, whatever. But from what I've seen so far, like I said, at the time of this video, this is pre-recorded. Okay. It seems like someone made a comment, probably under a post or something like that, and she was pissed off. Kelly, I don't know what you're talking about, all right? But I don't disagree with you. And you pretty much proved the very point that you're making about black women being nasty and disrespectful. You have been nasty and disrespectful. And you talking about degrees, and a degree ain't gonna get you into heaven and all this other stuff. You're attacking people's jobs. I don't find that funny at all. I don't think that is funny whatsoever. Now, I don't know the context of this. I don't know what was said, so I'm not going to go too far in. I'm pretty sure after this video, I'll probably find a video that pretty much explains a little bit further why she went off. I don't know what was said to you, but ma'am, relax. Okay. Calm down, Waldo. Okay. Because when we were looking for you, we were rooting for you. And a lot of black women was sending out thoughts and prayers and good energy, and was very, very, very concerned. So just because one or two people in your comments said something to you in agreement to whoever posted whatever, doesn't, Kelly, you're being a little irrational. And like I said, I'm saying this with limited context, okay? You need to calm down, because you're not a day in church, ma'am. You and that nasty attitude that was displayed on that reality show. What was it? R&B Divas, right? Honey, you were no walk in the park. So hopefully we'll get more context. But Kelly told y'all, didn't she? She told y'all black women, y'all is nasty and disrespectful. All right, who's up next? Oh, boy. All right, let's take a trip over to Love and Hip Hop Lane, specifically the Atlanta chapter. All right, so Carlos King has been doing his thing lately. He's been sitting down having some pretty interesting interviews. This wasn't really my favorite. I've grown to like Kendra a little bit more than I wanted to. But there's some things that just really her character kind of irritates me on the ghetto soap opera Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So anyway, she sat down with Carlos King, right? So she pretty much opened up about the heartbreak of her now husband, Young Jock, the rapper, former Bad Boy artist, fathering a child with another woman while they were on a break. What the hell is a break? They weren't married at the time, pretty much. They was going together, okay? And they broke up. We were on a break. Women love saying that, but we were on a break. I had a break. He had a break, baby, but we weren't together, though. So just say y'all weren't together. What's a break? So you had every intention on getting back with him, but you take a break? I don't know. All of that stuff is weird. And the things that we normalize just shows how stupid humans can be. Anyway, although she acknowledged that they weren't together at the time, technically giving Jock the freedom to make his own choices, she still described the situation as reckless, right? So Kendra also noted, I forgave him, but what I don't allow Jock to do is allow me to carry a burden that's not for me. So let's take a look and a listen. Like to hear it. Here you go.
In your marriage that we did get a chance to see on the show is the fact that while you two were married, Jock had a baby on you.
No, we weren't married.
You guys weren't married. You were in a relationship.
We weren't. We were not in a relationship at the time. We were on a break when this child was fathered.
When you guys got back together, was the baby already born, or was the woman still pregnant?
She was still pregnant.
Did he come to you in the reconciliation and told you what was going on? Were you devastated?
But I was like devastated. I'm like, you are reckless. I just couldn't get over how reckless he had to be to just like do that. Even though like it's like, well, he could do what he want to do. It's like, no, you have respect. You have some self-control, so as to not go out and create another broken household with a family of color or bring back a loathsome disease to you.
When he got the woman impregnated, how long were y'all on the break at that time?
About 2 months, 2-3 months.
So
3, yeah.
Was a part of your devastation was we've only been broken up for 3 months.
Yeah.
And damn, in 3 months, you have another woman pregnant.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I felt. Like, I'm like, regardless of whatever type of story he gave me, like, oh, drunk this, drunk that, this and that, I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's, and that's just how I felt, and that's how I feel. I'm like, that don't have nothing to do with me. Think, like, people say in the comments all the time, oh, she should have forgave him, and she shouldn't have stayed with him, she wasn't gonna forgive him. I forgave him. But what I don't allow Jaceel to do is allow me to carry a burden that's not for me. I've always said, and I will always have that be a rule for me. You will take accountability or this ain't gonna work. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. Especially a decision you make that negatively impacts me, you have to deal with that. That was my condition for us to continue.
In other words, she ain't playing no stepmama to no break baby, okay? Respectfully, okay? Because the kids don't have anything to do with how they are brought into this cruel, cruel world. So in other words, she ain't playing stepmama. When Kendra first came on the show, and I thought that she was a very nice professional. I still think that she's a professional. I like the way she carried herself, but after a while, she just look at her body language sitting there, her face tensed up. She's become so angry. She's become angry. Remember, she was wilding out when she thought that Jock was messing with Carly. And it's just gotten very, very sad to watch, to see her just go from this very upright, professional, about her business, seemingly secure woman. Not saying that she's insecure, but she's just turned into just such an angry, angry woman. And, she said she forgave him, but, and like I said, don't bring them kids around here. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I do think that he was reckless, and I agree with her about him creating a broken home in a Black family. That sounds all cute, Kendra, because you know that that's going to pique people's interest. It's like, yeah, you right, freedom fighter, Black power. But you not only took him back, you married him. So if he's so reckless, he can't be that reckless, and it can't be that bad for you to walk down the aisle and say, I do. Forgiving him does not equal, okay, now I'm going to marry him. Just say you wanted to be with him and you wanted to marry him, obviously, right? Girl, it is what it is. Y'all love struggle love, but I wish her nothing but the best. I wish her nothing but the best. All right, let's move on to Claressa. Now, I've given commentary on Claressa Shields before, and I like her. I do. She seems harmless. However, I don't like the fact that she is going around flaunting this relationship with Papoose. It's kind of embarrassing to watch, because he is still legally married, So she sat down with, I think this was The Shop. That's this podcast. I'm not even going to play the whole thing because I don't know, if this is copywritten material. I don't need no strike. Okay. So she was talking specifically about she hates when people call her ugly, and she says that blows her mind. So let's take a quick listen to a quick snippet.
Try to say that I'm ugly. That blows my mind. Because I'm like, no, I'm not.
But who's saying that? Social?
Social, maybe some.
There's never anybody cute that says it.
And that's Money Long.
No, it's not.
Then she goes into saying, so you heard her. She said it blows her mind when people say that she is ugly. she talks about when she is in fight mode, because for those of you who don't know, she is a boxer, that when she's in fight mode and on fighting day, she's puffed up, she's hype, her jaws are clenched. Like, basically she's getting into fighter mode. And she doesn't feel that she's ugly. And first of all, I love that. I love the fact that she pushes back and says, no, I'm not. She knows that she's not ugly. She has confidence in herself. And I love the fact that she's comfortable in her skin, right? I don't think that she's ugly at all. Some people say, this person wrote, we said you're corny and can't dress. And Pap is your first boyfriend. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't, not that she's lying. I'm not saying she's lying, but I haven't seen anyone in the comments say that she's ugly. And I'm always like on Twitter, like looking at comments and looking at stuff on social media. And I'm on Instagram too, looking through the comments because the comedy is in the comments. And I did see people say that she can't dress. She needs a stylist. She's corny. She acts like Papoose is her first boyfriend. But I don't recall ever seeing anyone say that she's ugly. And like I said, I'm not negating what she's saying. People say some cruel things. I just feel like when you stoop so low as to talk about someone's physical appearance, you just basically displaying how lowbrow and low level you are and unintelligent. This is what I really wanted to talk about. Claressa girl, come have a seat. See, ever since Iyanla got off of TV, she left TV doing the Lord's work, all hell has been breaking loose. So she wants a baby. Okay. She posted this on X and she posted a few messages about her motherhood goals and addressed her haters. So this post, I can't wait to get pregnant. You hoe, Heaux. I like hoe spelt that way. I think it's real fancy like, but she forgot the S. Anyway, you hoe gonna be so mad. Going to be crying in the car, punching the steering wheel, crying. I don't think anybody's gonna be punching the steering wheel. She also posted, no one else's happiness makes me mad. So why does my happiness upset people? Where's the question mark? I'm in a happy relationship, folks mad. Happy with my career, folks mad and jealous. Making money, spending it too, folks mad again. Like why? The magic number is 4. I want 4 kids. Did all this hating and plotting for me to still come out on top? Gotta suck. Claressa, I don't think anyone is going to be upset about you having a baby. If you want a baby, then have a baby. Okay, but Michael Jackson said if you can't feed the baby, then don't have a baby. But it's your body, your choice. You do what you want. What I would like to see for you is if you're going to be with Papoose and you sure you guys want to be together, I would like to see him divorced. If they're both ready to move on, him and Remy Ma, before you decide to make plans and have a baby. See, this goes along with what people say in the comments that she's acting like Papoose is her first boyfriend. I think she says a lot of these things to get a rise out of people. I don't think it's getting the rise that she thinks it's getting. I think people are just kind of like, all right, girl, shut up. You know, we liked you better when we didn't hear from you all over social media. I think she needs to understand how to use social media and leverage it to her benefit, to promote whatever, with her brand, whatever it is, you know, if she got any other business ventures going on, because that's what I don't know. I know that you're a boxer. I don't even know what weight class she's in. What's her weight class? Y'all know? See, that's bad. And I don't even watch boxing like that, but I don't know, whatever. Maybe I could Google it and look it up. But I think that you should use social media to promote whatever else you got going on. What else you got going on besides you're a boxer and you're Papoose's mistress? Because you are a mistress. He's still married. What I don't know. I don't know. This 2025. I guess the rules are different. I guess I'm my way of thinking is a little antiquated and old school, or too sane, or makes too much sense. But you traipsing around with this married man, girl. I don't know if anybody's jealous. They might be. I just want you to kind of like start fading away from social media unless you got something to promote, because I don't think you're using social media properly and people are tired of you. And what social media will do is run you off of social media, girl. Okay. These people on social media, excuse me, ain't no joke. But how do you guys feel about her wanting a baby? I don't know, Claressa. I don't know, girl. Just be careful. Because I wouldn't want to see you get played out here. And why aren't Papoose and Remy Ma divorced yet? What's the holdup? Who won't sign the divorce papers? Is it Papoose that won't sign the divorce papers? If he won't sign the divorce papers, Claressa, girl, you in danger. That's not a good thing. Is it Remy that doesn't want to sign the divorce papers? Like, what's going on? Divorces don't really take that long unless you want to drag it out for whatever reason. I don't know. Just, Claressa, keep your personal business off of social media. Use social media to promote and leverage whatever brand it is that you have. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for now. Don't worry, but I will be back. I want to thank you for watching. Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts and let me know what you think about Kelly Price attacking you black women, because she ain't talking to me. She damn sure ain't talking to me. All right. What are your thoughts about Kendra talking about her break baby with Young Jock? Tyrese, he said that he's hurt. He's disappointed because Mary J Blige did not want to do his song that he custom made for her. And Claressa Shields wanting a baby. Maybe she doesn't want a baby with Papoose. You know, I just thought about it. I want her to find somebody else. No shade, Papoose. You seem like a great guy. As far as lyrically, on a hip hop level, I love that is my guy right there. But anyway, outside of that, I want Claressa to find somebody else. I think she can. I think she should move away from Papoose, and I think that she should find someone else. Because this is just all a mess. All right, y'all. I'm signing off, but I will be back. And until next time, I will talk to you later.